Hello everybody, welcome to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. My name is Nemulius. So between the last episode and this one, a lot of time passed actually. As you can see over here, my party has bloated to the size of 50 troops in the meantime. I am almost done with this rebuild your clan quest. In fact, the only thing that I still need to do is earn some dinars. And that means that I also have a companion. Hold on. Let me show her. This is Alea, the Wanderer. And as you can see, when you look at her stats, she's basically a combat monster and she can't do much of anything else. But holy crap, these skills are fucking insane. On the other hand, she's level 18, so that sort of explains it. I think she was like 700, 800 or something to recruit. And when you compare our respective skill gaps, holy shit. I mean, yeah, I can do other things other than combat, but what she can do in combat, she does really well. I also noticed something else, namely that you get increased learning rates based on skill focus, your stat, and what was the other one? And just the base stat that everyone has. So I think that means that the more points of focus that you put in it, that the faster you learn it. I'm not entirely sure, because it does increase your skill limit, but I'm not entirely sure yet if it also increases your learning rate, but I'm getting the impression that it does. Anyway, I wanted to start today's episode with making my first weapon, and I am not entirely sure how this is gonna work, considering, hold on, let me make some changes. Let's put everything on tier 1. My skill is 42, but when you put it on 40, it's way down here. Now you can extend the length of the weapon, which raises the difficulty. For example, if you put it down to what my skill is, it's down here. So I think you can actually make this weapon, because the forge weapon button is actually available. So I'm gonna go try and do that now, and I already have an idea in mind for this weapon. As you can see, if you pull the slider across, aside from that it adjusts your model, it also changes your stats. And I found that there is a distinct certain balance. I think there was this one. I think this was, because when you compare that, it's only a 1 point of difference, but I think just about, where was that? Over here. And if you make it a little bit bigger, it goes away. So 53 swing damage. Now we're gonna do the same thing here. I actually don't know if handling should be higher or lower. I thought a lower handling meant that you could like swing it faster or something, but swinging is actually a different stat, so I'm not entirely sure what handling does. But yeah, hold on. Showing damage over here. I think that's just about the best that we can get. No, we still retain our reach. And let's take a look over here. What this affects: weight of our weapon, thrust speed, swing cut damage, and handling. Let's see if we can keep that thrust speed of 93 and some of the other stats, but I don't think we can. No. Alright, but we still got the swing cut damage of 53, so let's try to forge it. Oh sweet, we fucking can. Huh? What? Okay, that's a bit weird. Some of our stats get a penalty, and one actually got a bonus. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but it's interesting. I think we get the penalty. This is the name that I had in mind for my weapon. I'll explain why in a minute. I think we get the penalty because our Smithing skill is not as high as the difficulty, but I'm not quite sure. Wait, what? Simple long spear. We made a sword and we unlocked a spear head. Okay. The idea behind the weapon was that for every new companion that I get, if they don't already have some amazing weapon, I give them this weapon to allow them to prove themselves, if you will. But 110 reach for a sword is, I think, pretty bloody decent. Now, a lot of time has passed between the last episode and this one, and mostly because I've been a fucking idiot. I've been, it's better if I explain that on the map. Basically, these are all the big towns, and basically what I was doing is I was staying in this little corner, checking prices here, checking prices here, checking prices here, and then trying to make a profit on the items. But these are big towns, and what you have surrounding those big towns are small villages, and small villages generally are the ones that generate the raw products and stuff like that. So you're better off buying products here and then trying to sell them in cities, and preferably cities that are far away from these locations, because those generally are more likely to have a shortage of those products. So I was kind of fucking stupid about that. However, I did manage to find a good trade. I found a town that specializes in silver ore, and I think I got these for 150, 170. No, I think it was 130 to 150 or something like that. So we made ourselves a bloody amazing profit. And we just completed our first clan step. Nice. Now, there's something that I also did between episodes, and I almost completely forgot about that. This is something that I got from a big raider group. Same goes for this weapon. However, this helmet and where is it? Yeah, this weapon. Oh crap! Now I got two weapons called judgments. Oh well. This one I got from playing in the arena, and especially that first battle, it was so bloody insanely powerful. There were guys that were like in mail. Most of the times when I hit them, I was doing single digit number of damages, and every time they hit me, I lost like a quarter of my health. So that was a bloody fucking pain in the ass to dig through. But I safe scum my way to victory. Yeah, I'll really bloody admit that. And yeah, the second time I actually didn't even need to safe scum my way to victory, which is the footage that you should be seeing on your screen now. Because I just beat that one fair square on the first time. So yeah. Now, as much as fun as the tournament was, I want to keep the rest of the episode down to basically completing this, because I do think that's the main quest that we're supposed to focus on. Maybe our brother will approach us or something like that. I don't know, but basically what I'll do is I will record stuff that I do, and I'll just leave it out if it's not interesting in the footage. So hopefully you guys won't see too much boring stuff in this episode. Okay, so I can't find if it's actually like a town or something like that. I think it's a weapon. Oh well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, it's a weapon. I don't know how or why he suddenly disappeared, but okay. Oh, that's gonna be a huge roll. Oh, that legionnaire is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. Heavy horseman as well, by the way. Wager a little bit on herself. Oh wait, it's a group effort. Nope, you are a problem, sir. Nope. Where did my shield go though? Or isn't this my own? Oh fuck, I'm so happy that cataphract is out of the way. Wait, how the fuck did he block that ball? Never mind. Alright. Oh fuck, these two are going to be... They're gonna give us some trouble. Although on the other hand, if the teammate of mine gets to be a part of the final group, then... Oh, what the... Why the fuck do I have... What? Okay, this is completely fucking unfair. Yeah, we're first gonna take care of him. Oh. Sweet. Now just got... Yeah, fuck it. We'll wait. Oh, sweet. I at the very least got, you know, normal gear. In your face! In your face! Bitch! Woohoo! Nice! 3 renown. A mace. And we got some nice money out of that. Landlord needs access to the car. Need your help in a dispute with villagers from nearby Corfinium. They won't let his herders use past their sheep bots. Okay. I haven't seen one of these quests yet before, so let's go take a look here. Nice bit of sure. May I ask your name? Dalados, I lands around here. I speak many. There's that nothing in this world is famous to wait for a word. Truthfully, I should hit him with you. You may need help with a problem. It's Carfinian. I recently purchased the right to graze cattle near nearby pastures from a landowner there, but now some of the villagers are making trouble. What's the problem? They claim that I don't have the right to graze there. That village land can't be bought and sold like that, but look, I spent my silver, I won't get it back. Meanwhile, I can't afford to wait. I need someone to ride along with my herders, and my cattle can graze one way or the other. Even if it means violence, you can't let my herds just starve. Any other way? Yeah, I'll just do it right now, and I'm not gonna wait for it. So I guess we have to tag along with their caravan. Which I have no problem with. Alright, so that's the quest. Keep up, Alea. Okay. So, what? I don't understand. Carfinian. Alright, then what's the village that I am in right now? Oh, the village is over there. What? What the fuck? That's the same type of quest that I failed like way up here. Huh. Let's try it again. Wait, hold on. Maybe there are edits to a party. I think what just means is that you need to go there and kick their asses. Aha. In the care of one rich bastard, gave a couple of bags of silver to another rich bastard who care about title deeds or courts of law or any of that. Custom as custom. Yeah, no. Take your grievances to Lord of whoever sold the land. The law says the buyer is right, so you need to clear up. Okay. You have opened the tree. And you have a problem. He's a real problem with poachers. A few years ago I invested in them to hunt for me at the local grounds. I paid all the hashman to local authorities and would know who's to give them for passage. Now we all made a fortune. After a while, poachers built an army of their own with their earnings and muscled me out of the leather business. Okay. I want to crush them, go to Indonesia and kill them all. Any other way? Okay, so he seems like a trustworthy fellow. Every night they transfer a huge amount of goods. Around the midnight, enter the town and hunt them down. Always run, even if they're busted by armed empties. Have enough fear. Be ready for a strong resistance. Huh. Okay. What are they?
Archers! Move!
I mean, they have to blood across a river, so you know.
Infant attack!
Yo, fuck it. Let's engage them. They have ranged weapons. Oh crap! Holy shit! What? Kindly not fucking kill me and my horse. Bitch. Okay, they're gonna go south. Should expect them to have, you know, ranged weapons considering they're bloody poachers. Capture 5. Why is it always the fucking watchman that we lose? No, we got to keep all of the leather that they had, and apparently they don't have anything else. Okay. Yep, yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, I've got you now. Boop. My name is Peter, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Lucan, rightful Emperor of the Corinthians. I am Lord of Diamafma and Argoran. I shall have my scribes make a note of your name. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Bendraic? Yes, I was a junior officer on Narafla's staff. People say much about the battle, but portrays a lack of understanding of the Naraflas and the circumstances he faced. Naraflas had an obligation to avenge the Batanian attacks on our land. He marched out with all the forces he could gather. The Vladians betrayed us, but that's what you expect from honorless barbarians. Fortune favored the enemy, what matters is that we did what honor required. Perhaps Naraflas was harsh, sending out our infantry up into the hills to storm the Batanian fort, but he thought he could grab the pass quickly. Before enemy had time to reinforce it. If he had made the other wager and that turned out to be wrong, people would say he was hesitant. The state of Naraflas as we were forced back to our camp by the Sturgeon infantry and then fought on the battlements. Eventually, we could hold them no longer. I did not see what happened to Naraflas or to our banner. Rankius got out of there. Ramses got us out of there and got us home. I did not expect respect Ranicus before, but the day I saw he was worthy to be emperor. Why was he worthy to be emperor? Alright, he's not talking about Naraflas. He's talking about Ranicus. Okay. I found the bastard. Come over here. May I ask your name? I am Ragavan, King of the Surgeons. I am Lord of Varchek and Balgard. Know your name, and for what they say about you, I'd say that give many grieving widows nose too. But it is no concern of mine. Can you tell anything about the Battle of Bendraic? Yes, the day my father died, thanks to Batanian treachery. When they pledged to support us in the battle, we believed that they would stand with us in the shield wall like men. But of course, this is not the Batanian way. They sprung some woodland trickery up on the hills, killed off Naraflas' vanguard, and no doubt spent the rest of the battle whooping and boasting and charring the heads off of men who were already dead. It was Sturgeons who met Naraflas' guard face to face. My father ordered me to step back as he led them into battle, but he was at their head. He forced them back. When they broke and ran for the shelter of the camp, we went and attacked their ramparts and broke them. But my father was hit by an imperial mace at the moment of his triumph and died. I will never forget when a messenger ran to tell me that my father was dead, and I knew I must swallow my grief, because now I was king. I rode down into the ruins of the imperial camp to take their banner as a trophy, my inheritance won by my father and passed down to me. Oh, some of the boys were insubordinate, but I have since shown them that I am master. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, he seems like a really trustworthy fellow. Hello there. Settlers in here, bit your bits, at least until I found who you are anyway. Nice to meet you, sir. Ask your name. I'm Kalidog, High King of the Battalions. I'm Lord of Marunaf. Alright, good for you. One thing about me you should know is that I make a very good friend, the absolute money is an enemy. Alright. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Bendraic? I'm a busy man, but there's always talk about the Battle of Bendraic. A dear, old, beloved King Aero, a wonderful man, but with a heart perhaps just on my two-tender, didn't wish for us to go off to war. Then he disappeared, and I, his son-in-law, ascended to the kingship. The clans cried out for war. They had 100 years of crimes against them to avenge. I fought to my people, gave them what they wanted. Now the Empire uses tricks and traps in war. The Britannians feared to meet an Imperial soldier man to man, but we thought it would be a good laugh to use their tricks against them. So we laid an ambush on both sides of the wooded pass, and wouldn't you know, they marched right into it. They turned and twisted as our arrows rained down upon them, like fish going frantic in the pond that should draw the net tighter. Then they were greatly discomfited. We took up our axes and swords and reaped the harvest. Oh, there were some unpleasantries later at the sturgeons, but the spoils poor. What a grand old day it was. Okay. Does seem to at least, more or less line up with what the others said. Yeah, there is. Huda, stop! Oh, for fuck's sake, he's faster than I am. Yes. Ah, come on! Oh, come on, dude. Give me a break. What the fuck does he have? He only has 10 cavalry. Why the fuck is he so goddamn fast? Ah! Got you, little bastard. My name is Peter Saw. Ask your name. I'm Theyre, King of Vladians. I am Lord of Sargot and Galand. I shall mock your name, but you shall have to earn my trust, stranger. For the world is a treacherous place, and there are treacherous times. Can you tell me something about the Battle of Pendraic? It was a victory of the cannons almost as bad as a defeat. We had given an oath to the Empire to join them if attacked. It seemed clear to me that we should have honored our oath, but the Britannians and the Sturgeons were aggressors. But there's always room to argue details. Ultimately, our barons didn't wish to fight with the Empire, so they resisted coming to its help. Neratus, when he heard we were hesitant, sent us a message calling us cowards and traitors. And he said it to have lied you noble at your peril. Neratus should have known that what he was doing. We joined the Sturgeons. They didn't fight in the battle. I stood on the hill telling my commanders where to go and who to attack. And we did rather well. I think you've heard. Still we took losses, heavy losses, and gained little. And for this the barons blame me. Even though it was their idea to fight. I learned that day that a king should always lead, never follow. That was a bit of a lesson. You? Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if I understand that. They had a pact with the Empire, but when they didn't show up fast enough, they called them cowards, and to prove them wrong, they sided with the enemy, if I understood things. I don't know. Oh fuck yeah! Smithing 50. Nice. Oh, and one-handed is also 25 now. 3 hit points or a little bit more damage. I think one-handed is more about... Do you get these perks always or just if you're equipped with this one? But this one is obviously only with one-handed weapons. I think I'm gonna go for the additional health. It's only 3 points, but still, in the long run it's gonna add up. And for this one I'm gonna take a faster unlock rate for perks. Because I think that's gonna be mighty useful. And only one more point for throwing damage, then I can gain 15% increased accuracy with thrown weapons. That is bloody nice. I think... Oh wait, actually got a free attribute point. Maybe raising endurance is not a bad idea either. Yeah, let's raise it. Also, it's smithing. gets faster experience. And by the way, let me check if that focus point increases your rate of learning, because I forgot to check. So skill focus. Yeah, yes it does. So I should have thought about that sooner. In that case, I was gonna put another point in throwing. I got 2 more points. 1 more point in riding. And let's put a point in. A steward was knowledge of what makes one's prosper. It helps you enter the statements. Yeah, currently that really won't help me much. However, putting another point in trader. Let's do that. Alright. A little bit late, but honestly, I hardly ever notice when I level up, so that's kind of kind of an issue why I keep forgetting to level up my guys. Well. Oh. Right. It will be interesting to see how this pans out. Good day, sir. My name is Peter, sir. May I ask your name? I am Gary Osrod for Emperor of the Corradians. I am Lord of Umbrellas, Inoka, and Yelmaries. Not much you know is that I make a very good friend. I absolutely don't want me as an enemy. I've heard that before. Ooh, that's crap. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Patrick? Yes, you'll never forget that day. Today we learned that the old men who claimed they had the right to rule us were doddering incompetents. I was with the vanguard. The Reds apparently knew that the Battanians had planned an ambush. Crusade scouts had told them, but they never bothered to inform us. So up we went along a lovely wooded stream until the Battanian arrows started whooshing in from all sides. We had our shields, but we could only point them in one direction at once, so we started to drop one by one until the Battanian folksmen came screaming out of the trees. Ordinarily they were very vulnerable to archers, but, well, old rats hadn't thought to send any along with us, so they came upon us, chopping and slashing as we fought until we broke. I ran too, and any man who tells you wouldn't in those circumstances is a liar. And I was sitting in the cold wood later at night, hiding with other fugitives, listening to the barbarians whoop and holler as they chopped off heads as trophies. I promised that no Corradian soldier should again be led into battle by an emperor who knows so little of war. Thank you. And yeah, I agree with that. And we're at the fucking halfway mark. Jesus bloody fucking Christ. It's taking bloody forever. I think that's enough for one episode. So I'll see you guys next time when we do the other half. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Nice to listen. I'll see you guys next time.